So why would I ask to do something that I'm allowed to do anyway when you're going to say no?
Well, it's a private company. I don't know how you're allowed to film public places. Yes, I know you've got every right to film wherever you want. People on public places, anything on public places, inside police stations, public buildings, anything. But this is private, not public.
Hey guys, welcome to another instalment of Northern Audits, and today we're going to take a look at DECRA. I think it's DECRA anyway. D-E-C-H-R-A, DECRA Chemicals. Well, pharmaceuticals even, sorry. Yeah, here we are. It looks like quite a nice building actually, but what we'll do is we'll read the bump first. So it says, our business, our purpose is to sustain improvement of global animal health and welfare. So it's animal pharmaceuticals. So DECRA is a global specialist in veterinary pharmaceuticals and related products and businesses. Our expertise is in the development, manufacture and marketing and sales of high quality products. So they're exclusively for veterinarians worldwide. So you can't get their products if you're not a vet. It says they are a global leader in endocrinology. I can't even say that. That's ridiculous. Can anyone else help me out there in the comments? So endocrinology, I might have got it right there. Topical dermatology, and they have a broad portfolio of anesthetics and products for treatment of pain. So that's in animals and stuff. So though, I can imagine this place has got quite a lot of well, deliveries of chemicals and such like, with it being a pharmaceuticals place. So this is gate 1. The goods in.
Taking photos. I look like you're taking photos.
Yes, yeah, I'm doing a little recording of the place.
You're not allowed to, of this company.
Not allowed to of this company?
This company, it's non-consignor. We're not allowed anything out.
Non-consignor? What does that mean?
It means that we're registered with government for sending stuff out.
Oh, right, but that doesn't stop me kind of doing a little kind of...
as long as you do it off the... You can't get any of the premises in.
Oh, I am doing, that's what I'm doing. I'm filming the premises as well, yeah.
It's not a public place. You can, up to the barriers, fine. But because this is private property, you cannot do it.
Why is that?
Because you can't. It's registered, but I'm not going into it. But you can't take videos of the company and the product that we send out.
Of course I can. Here, can I just tell you one more thing?
Property, you can't.
Welcome. Today's audit takes place outside a pharmaceutical company that the staff see as a very sensitive area. As soon as the auditor stands on the public sidewalk, the staff insist he isn't allowed to film. This situation quickly becomes a test of what rules really apply: the company's internal policy or the public's right to record from a public place. The first security guard is confident she's correct, but her explanation doesn't seem very strong. Now we'll see whether her claim actually stands.
I'm about to fly a drone over and get some aerial shots.
No!
I'm definitely going to do that now.
Right, well, I'll be reporting you then. I'll go to higher bosses because you're not allowed to.
To the higher bosses?
Yeah.
Just tell them there's a guy here with a camera and a drone.
Yeah, and they'll go mental.
They'll go mental?
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it.
There you go, she's still shouting. She's shouting no way. Unbelievable. Right, so not allowed to do it because that was a pretty flimsy argument, that wasn't it, really? You're not allowed to do it just because you're not allowed to do it. Anyway, right, what we'll do is we'll have a look at the rest of the gates pretty shortly. Gate 2 and gate 3, but she's obviously got to get someone, so hopefully they'll probably just kind of let her know that you know, it's not something, it's something that's out of their control basically, isn't it? So there we are. And, we've got more people coming by the looks of it. Reverse parking without a banksman. No reverse parking. I hope you're alright. Say again, sir.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. You?
Are you taking videos or photos of our site?
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk the perimeter and just get basically all the sighting on camera, well, record it basically, and then I've got my drone with me in my backpack today. I'm going to fly over the building to get into. Basically, people will be interested in what's going on inside here, won't they? So I'm going to fly over, get some aerial shots, and then that's it, really. Kind of.
Okay. Are you from a company?
No, not from a company.
Security fees for non-consigned law, isn't it?
Yeah. No, don't worry, Jane. I'll take care of it. So we can't allow any full filming of our site because of the nature of what we do. We're a pharmaceutical factory. We're Home Office registered with the licenses. Security is the utmost. So we can't allow any filming or footage without consent on our site, buddy.
You can't.
No.
Oh, I can. That's what I mean. I'm allowing it for myself, if you know what I mean, because it just.
But you can't film on our site, but you can't film our site.
I've just spoke to this lady here. She said the same thing. What prevents me from doing that?
Because of the highly sensitive nature of the work we do, it's a risk to our security. If you do that, you're basically filming our entire site. I could think that you're scoping our site out to burglars.
Oh yeah, you could think anything, couldn't you? Really, you could think anything, really, couldn't you? You could think, yeah.
You could, pal. I mean, I don't want to fall out of it, but I mean, listen. How about I'll call the police and let me get their steer on it, because I'm not an expert. But obviously, if someone's filming the site, it's gonna raise alarm bells from a.
This first conversation doesn't go well. The rule is straightforward. Filming from a public place is usually legal. The guards claim that he can't film the building from a public path is wrong, and saying the company is registered with the government doesn't create any special no-filming zone. Now a manager is on the way, and we'll see if he understands the situation any better.
But if I call the police and get their thoughts on it and see what they think.
But when you call the police, what are you going to do? Are you going to just like dial 999 or something like that?
I'm going to call the police and just say, look.
On what number?
I don't know yet.
All right, okay. Yeah,
I'll have a bit and just say, look.
I'll be gone by the time they get here, though, if you ring like 101 or whatever, and you can't dial 999, can you?
I'm not going to call. I'm going to call 111.
Yeah, I'll be gone by the time you even get through to them on that number.
Okay, but can I ask what's the reason and the nature of why you're doing this?
Yeah, literally, it's just for social media, so people will be really interested in the kind of the goings on, like what's actually going on and stuff. And obviously, I'll be filming from the outside. I'm not coming on, but the drone will be going in and just having a little look, into the airspace above.
We don't give you consent to do that. You can't send a drone over our site and have them film our site.
Why?
Because it's against our security policy.
Oh, yeah, your policy though, not law. It's not against the law, is it?
That's fine, but I don't know what the laws or drones are, but I would be fairly confident to think that surely it's not right to bring a drone onto private property and start filming our site. I mean, what if that drone landed on someone and hurt them? Just from a safety standpoint.
Yeah.
What if there's a wagon? What if it distracts someone and they get injured? It's just, I can't. It's not right. Surely it can't be right. I can't say it's not legal because I don't know the law, but that's why I want to check with the police. I want to get their steer on it. But for me, can you stop what you're doing at the moment just whilst I find out from the police?
No, I've literally come a long way today to have a look at this place to get this footage. So I'm going to continue, and obviously I'll probably come by the time you get through to 111. But I'll just correct you on that. It is actually legal to fly a drone over anywhere really, apart from a flight restriction zone.
I know you're filming us at the moment, but the other thing is, I don't consent to you filming me.
Oh, you don't need a consent. You've just walked up to the camera. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be filmed, you know what I mean. You might as well just not.
Yeah, but if that footage appears of me, I don't want my footage of me on YouTube. Surely that's going to breach our privacy.
No, it's, you kind of come to me. You're in public. We're in public. You know what I mean? So.
Because we have serious concerns about you filming our site from a security standpoint.
And hopefully,
we're a pharmaceutical manufacturer. We can't have people filming our site because it's going to jeopardise our security. Somebody could look at that footage and scope out our entire site and look at how the best way to burglars is.
Could they not do that with Google Maps?
No.
Why?
Because you're going to a much further detail. Yes, they could, but you're on about flying a drone and you're going to full detail of our site.
The manager's point about privacy is a common misunderstanding. The rule is that people don't have an expectation of privacy when they're in public. When staff walk up to a camera in a public place to confront someone, they generally give up any claim to privacy. The auditor is right to ignore this argument, just like he was right about the drone laws. Now that the manager has decided to call the police, the situation becomes more serious.
What we call the walk of shame.
It's not a walk of shame for me.
It is. You watch. Go on. Off you go.
Take off. The whole point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Hey, you can see everything from here. Wow. Do you want to have a look?
No, I don't.
Told you you'd be walking back in.
No, I'm going for my fucking coat. I ain't doing no wrong shit.
He's talking to the police.
He's talking to the police now.
Why would that bother me?
Well, the thing that gets me is you're leaving your face covered as well.
No, I'm not, look.
Well, yeah, you were because you've had your mask on all the time.
No, I had him mask up. I haven't got everything covered, have I? I've got a what they call it, and I've got a surgical mask on.
Oh yeah, it's still covering your face, isn't it? So no one can see who you are. Why don't you go and ask people if you can video them instead of just doing it? Or you just do it to wind people up?
Well, how would I ask? How would I? You would be even more.
Reception there. You can bust to go into reception and go into reception and ask.
Yeah, but I always film. So it's not fair, is it, if I walk into reception and film the receptionist, is it? So I always have to film because I have to keep a record of what happened, because sometimes when people phone the police, I'm not saying you guys will, but sometimes people lie to the police. They'll say things like, oh, this, that, to come. So the police won't come.
Everyone actually acts rather than just filming stuff.
Why would I ask? That doesn't make sense, does it?
Filming a private company.
It's what, polite to ask before you start filming a private company. But why would I though? Because the thing being, if I ask, you would say no.
Probably.
Yeah, but so what?
It's common courtesy to ask before you start filming a private company.
So why would I ask to do something that I'm allowed to do anyway when you're going to say no?
Well, it's a private company. I don't know how you're allowed to film public places. Yes, I know you've got every right to film wherever you want. People on public places, anything on public places, inside police stations, public buildings, anything. But this is private, not public.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter, does it? There's no law that says you can't film a private building, is there? You're wrong. You've just come out, you've rushed out into it, haven't you? You've embarrassed yourself.
We're a Home Office governed bloody company.
The auditor was right when he said there would be a walk of shame. The main lesson is to know your rights and stay calm. The manager was acting on company policy, not actual law, so his authority didn't hold up. But when the guard came back, her argument showed she didn't understand the difference at all, and she was about to prove just how strongly she believed in her mistake.
Hey, so, yeah, I think we got bored a bit there, so what I'm going to do is literally just have a little walk around here. It does look like she's shadowing me. She's running! She's running, look! Oh, my God. Yeah, she's running to get round. What'd be funny is if she comes back here, I might just walk back to gate 1 and then back to gate 2 again, just to see whether or not she can keep up. Anyway, this is the reception. This is the one that I apparently could buzz through to. It is gate 2, obviously, like we say, the reception. And we've got this lady, we've got somebody coming out, look. It's just, this lady's back again, look. And then we've got the buzzer. I think that's the buzzer that kind of buzz in. Swipe the card. Try not to get this personal card because I know what they're like. I know I can do it, but I don't mind. So we've got this lady here again. What's your name?
I'm not telling you. You don't need that.
All right, but it's courteous to identify, though, isn't it? If you enforce.
Have you identified yourself?
I don't need to. I'm not enforcing security for a building. Right. Okay then. So we've got yeah, that's it really. You've got your visitors parking to that side. It is quite a low building, if you know what I mean. So there's not lots of floors and stuff, but with it being so flat, it is quite there's quite a lot of well, ground to make up. So you have to walk around the whole lot. They have got electric charge points at there. She's following me again. Am I okay to give you a nickname, or would you be offended?
I'd be very offended.
Okay, I won't do that then. Okay. She is very offended if I call her a nickname, if I made a nickname up for her, so I'm not here to offend people, so I just wanted to refer to the lady. I just call her the lady. So around this side, oops, she's keeping pace. She's keeping pace. This looks interesting. When I had the drone up, I could see at the back. This looks like the interesting part. So we've seen the gate one, and we've seen the reception, and this is the bit here.
The guard's reasoning is still wrong. The rule is that filming private property from a public place is legal. She's mixing up trespassing onto private land with simply recording it from outside. Her decision to keep following the auditor looks unprofessional, especially since he's actually being more polite by offering to give her a nickname.
Just making sure the drone's secure. So what is it that you're after, sorry?
So why just here to find out what exactly it is that you're doing?
What I'm doing?
Yes.
Well, just flying a drone and doing some photography.
Right, for any purpose?
Yeah, my own purpose.
Right, okay. Well, the facility here, as I'm sure you just overheard, they basically don't want people flying drones over and capturing footage over their site.
Well, that's a bit tough.
Why is it a bit tough? Can you explain that to me?
What do you mean?
What's the weight of the drone?
The weight of this drone is 249 grams.
Right, okay. So it's classed as what in your eyes?
This is a toy, is this?
Right, okay. So have you had the camera turned on to record footage?
I'd rather not say.
Pardon?
I'd rather not say.
Right. Well, why would you rather not say?
I don't need to do it. I'm just here flying the drone, and you two have come over just bothering me, basically.
Not bothering you.
Like that. Oh.
Why have you put it away?
What do you mean, why have I put it away?
That's a good question. Why have you put it away?
I've literally just finished the drone show.
The drone show?
Yeah. Yeah, just making
What's the drone show?
I make drone shows, basically. I fly over a building, just make a drone show, that's it.
Right. And what do you do with the footage?
I'd rather not say that.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Question,
I've got a drone. I just want to know what you do with the footage.
I'm just a bit confused as to why you are so cagey about me asking questions.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not cagey. It's just that I've got stuff to be doing. You know what I mean? And you've come over. You've asked me a couple of questions. I'm literally just tell you what I'm doing. I'm here. I'm just flying my drone. I'm just doing a bit of filming out in public, and that's it. Really, that's all you need to know.
Well, do you mind giving us your details?
My details?
Yes, your details.
I'd rather not.
Well, that's not the answer to the question that I asked, though, is it? Would you mind? As in, are you going to, or are you going to refuse?
It depends what section of the law you're using when you request those.
I'm not using any section of the law.
Yeah, I'd rather not. Then that's.
Why do you think that you're guilty of committing a criminal offence? Because if you do, then I've got a power to demand that you give me a day.
Do I think I'm... No. It's the other way around.
Skirting around legislation.
Yeah.
The officer's focus on the auditor's mask is just another way of trying to weaken his position. The important thing is that someone wanting privacy doesn't take away another person's rights. The officer's frustration shows as he keeps pushing for answers to quickly end the discussion. But the auditor is correct in standing his ground. You don't have to comply when you haven't broken any law.
I've been through the reasons. I don't have to. I don't want to. That's not what I'm here for. I don't feel the need to stop and account for myself when I'm doing a fully legal activity. Just out in public, doing a fully legal activity. I'm not going to stop and account for myself.
What's your intention now? To continue recording?
I'm not going to say anything more, to be honest with you. You can just guess. Do your guesswork now if you like. I'm not going to go straight away. I've got some more bits to do before I leave, so you'll be going before me, kid.
Glad you're so cooperative.
What was that, sir? Missed that.
Glad you're so cooperative. Thank you very much for your time.
All right, thank you.
This encounter teaches 3 important lessons. First, knowing the basic rules about filming in public is essential for any audit. Second, you usually don't have to give your personal details unless an officer has a clear reason to suspect you of a specific crime. Third, The final drone flight shows that legal activities don't need permission from security or the police. The auditor's calm and steady behavior prove that knowledge and self-control are the most powerful tools. What did you think of the officer's approach? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more detailed breakdowns. This video is for education only, not legal advice, so always check your local laws.